Hello, I'm Giacomo Abbruzzese. I'm the director of I Santi. I'm very glad that my short film can be part of Palm Springs selection. I Santi is set in Taranto, my hometown, where I grew up. I immigrated when I was 18 years old, but I still go back 3 times a year. I'm still very connected with the city because my whole family is still there. And with I Santi, I wanted really to portray particularly one area, one neighborhood of Taranto, the old city, where my family grew up. And it's an area which I'm extremely connected because it has a very strange beauty with many contrasts. It's very decadent, all is in ruins, but there is a strange beauty all around and a kind of feeling of holiness in the street, in the people. Their inhabitants are mainly fishermen, drug dealers and prostitutes. But I have the feeling that it's really among these people and among the last of the last that there is still this possibility of seeing the invisible, and it's among these people that a miracle somehow can happen. The two main characters, Marina and Donato. Maria, she's a robber. Donato is a drug addicted, and the movie is built around their strong relationship. They are brother and sister, and both of them are inspired by real person. Maria mainly by a friend of mine when I was at school, and Donato by a very known character of the city, 50 Centesimi, which is a homeless, drug addicted, like 50 years old, and he's 30 years, I think, he's under heroin, but he's still among us, and you still see everybody can see him everywhere in town asking for money, but with crazy energy, and he has a kind of beauty in himself that you think he can be a saint somehow, and he has a kind of gift of ubiquity because even you can see him in different parts of the town. If you take your car and you're on one side and on the other side he's already there, probably just because he walks so fast, but for sure he has something magic. And actually something very magic happened also during the shooting, because when we were doing a scene with Donato that is impersonating actually 50 Centesimi, it was I think 4 a.m. in one of the most dark parts of the city, and suddenly we hear 50 Centesimi coming and actually asking for money, and then he realized it was a shooting, and he just stayed there watching, and I don't know if he was aware that we were doing something about him, probably not, but it was a very strong moment, and this kind of strange shortcut between cinema and reality. I hope you will enjoy the film. A presto.